A while ago, my wife wanted to open up our marriage to non-monogamy and polyamory, and I was really against it. But in the end, I caved in because I love her so much. I allowed it because we were under the care of a therapist who turned out to have no certifications and was just a sex coach. I accepted because I wanted her to be happy. We have always been each other's #1 supporters in all endeavors, and I don't want to stop now. But after almost 2 years of non-stop suffering and crying myself to sleep every night, hoping that she'll finally see me and realize all the hurt she's caused, I'm done crying. Almost 2 years after she brought up non-monogamy and polyamory, we were in the couples therapist office. The day had come. We had negotiated the terms of our new relationship structure, and she was all but happy to hit the go button. I remember walking out of that office extremely dejected. We went to some restaurant serving tofu soup, and she was making my bowls for me while I just stared at them, not eating at all. Inside, I was trying to cry, but it felt like I already cried all the tears I could cry over the many months I mourned our marriage. We overcame so darn much together, and she was willing to throw it away for some people with pretty profile pictures who could never ever know or care for her the way that I do. But that's the thing, right? It's not those people's fault, it's her. I refused to believe she stopped caring about me. I refused it so hard that I let the relationship go on for months while I slowly lost myself and became just an accessory for her pleasure. I remember this one night we were talking and I asked her, "Is non-monogamy so important to you that you are willing to hurt me and risk this relationship for it?" After some pauses, she actually said yes. I should have known then, but I refused to believe it. But the agreement was a go. She could date. Supposedly I could too. I brought it up and she said, maybe we should negotiate that with the couples therapist first. So I didn't. Anyway, I only wanted her. Idiot me. And what does she go and do? Well, she told me, "Oh, I'm just going to update my profile. I don't really have the energy to date right now." A few weeks later, she goes to New York to visit friends. A packed schedule, it seemed. But hey, it turns out she had one afternoon open, so she quickly updated her dating profile and met someone that same day. She says she did it because she knew it wouldn't go anywhere, living so far from New York. But well, they kissed. And that was that. She didn't tell me until she came back under the therapist's guidance. And when she did, I just collapsed. I went into a full-grade anxiety attack that came and went for 2 days straight. When I finally came to my senses after many calls to friends and running so much that my legs felt like they were falling off, I finally sat her down to talk. I told her I couldn't do it. I can't do polyamory. I can't live a lie. I told her that I felt like my needs stopped mattering 2 years ago and that I'd been reduced to just serving for her pleasure. Initially, she felt shocked and upset that she couldn't be there for me. I felt a glimmer of hope. And then, all of a sudden, she gets angry. She gets angry that I was lying to her, and that the non-monogamy agreement was made on a lie, made on the premise that we were both in it. "You're an adult," she said. "I trust you to say no." She said she was having a hard time trusting me, and was pissed that I didn't pursue a therapist for myself if I felt like I couldn't advocate for my needs. She even told me that she had suggested as much months ago to deal with being partnered with someone with a mental illness, even if that mental illness has been largely managed through meds. She told me she needed space, and I left the room. I am still completely heartbroken. She abused me by forcing me into polyamory under duress, by forcing me into an open relationship and coercing me, and then had the audacity to blame me for the fact that it happened. I mean, what kind of person forces their partner to do something when they clearly don't want it and then blames them when things go south? It was right then and there that I realized, we're done. There's no us anymore. There's no pretending that as much as she says she loves me, she doesn't love me in action. She doesn't care what my needs are and doesn't care to meet them. At the end of the day, she wants my unwavering emotional and financial support while being able to date anyone whenever she wants. And because I'm not on board with that, I'm now the bad guy. It took me a while, but now I'm certain. Screw this marriage. Screw this relationship. She stopped caring about me the moment she decided dating other people was more important than being my partner. She stopped loving me the moment she decided her needs were so important that my needs might as well not matter. I'm done. Next month, I'm moving out and divorcing her. I am contacting divorce lawyers now, and I'm getting all my finances in a bunch. I can't continue to devote myself to someone who only cares about herself. I'm gonna have to learn what it means to stand on my own again. It's a scary thought, but I know deep down that I matter too. I deserve to be happy, and I'm going to be happy in the end.
Enemy rampage. Double kill. Killing spree. Ally slain.
Warrior.
Ally slain. Shut down. Enemy double kill. Ally slain. Enemy slain. Double kill. Enemy slain. Shut down. Enemy slain. Double kill. Enemy slain. Shut down.
The warrior spirit.
Enemy turret destroyed. Killing spree. Has slain an enemy. Ally slain. Enemy turret slain. Ally slain. Shut down. You have been slain. Enemy slain. Slain. Double kill. Enemy slain.